Oh, the Pacific Coast Highway. We've been in Oregon for a while now, and I gotta say, the southern coast along PCH here might be the most beautiful part I've seen yet. You can see why we chose this road to head back to California, huh? But even though the border is close now, there was no way we weren't gonna stop and soak in some of the beauty of the southern Oregon coastline. Like, look at this. I mean, come on. Check out that scenery. You just can't beat Southern Oregon for beautiful vistas, beautiful beaches, breathtaking forests, and let's not forget the wildlife. Holy herbivore. Would you look at the size of that beast? And there's more of them. Oh, this is fantastic. Welcome, my friends, to Prehistoric Gardens. For nearly 65 years, it survived as one of Oregon's greatest roadside attractions, and we're finally getting to take a look. Just pay the admission at the window and head into the forest. Oh, yes. Look at this. I already love it. This is another one of those epic American roadside attractions that's not only awesome in its own right, but has a great story. All of the dinosaurs here were the vision of just one guy, a man by the name of Ernie Nelson, who in 1953 gave up a successful career in the logging supply industry, I believe, to come out to this little piece of Oregon rainforest and build life-size dinosaurs. Dinosaurs like this one. Dude. Look at the size of this Triceratops. There are 23 dinosaurs here in total, and they took him 30 years to build. Remember that Brachiosaurus we just saw? Well, that sucker is 46 feet tall and took 4 years to build. That is some serious dedication. Prehistoric Gardens opened in 1955. For those of you keeping track, that's the same year as Disneyland. But of course, construction actually started here before Disneyland construction, meaning that this place is much older. And oh my gosh, is this place gorgeous. Check these out. Look at these giant concrete boulders constructed here, covered with information about how life began on this planet, starting way back, even describing the ancestors of these trees and ferns here. Apparently Ernie Nelson was really into this stuff. And even though there's been a lot of advances, you know, in science and our understanding and all that, he was apparently quite a stickler for detail, even traveling as far as Washington, D.C. and the Smithsonian to gather facts and try to be as accurate as possible, not just with this information, but also the prehistoric creatures. Like this one. Ooh, look at that diatrima. It's very helpful that he put the pronunciation on these signs. Man, look at the size of that bird, Allie. It's taller than you. That thing could peck your eyes out and swallow you whole. I love seeing all of the information out here and picturing people pulling over in the 1950s and teaching their kids about dinosaurs. They were making big strides in paleontology and prehistoric science back then, so I mean, this was cutting edge stuff. Wow, could they have picked a more beautiful spot? How pretty is this, Allie? I wish they did weddings here. Even if this were just some kind of, you know, weird nature trail, it would be awesome. But a nature trail with dinosaurs and giant prehistoric turtles? I mean, come on, that is sick. Ooh, look at this over here. Lystrosaurus. That means swamp lizard. Yeah, he looks a little swampy.
Yep, that's what they call me, Old Swampy. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you a tale that starts 50 million years ago. See, back then...
Careful not to let any dinosaur start to tell you stories. They've been around for a long time. They got a lot to say. Oh, gosh, it's unbelievably beautiful out here. Hey, you like parrots? This dinosaur over here is called a Psittacosaurus. That means parrot lizard. You know how I know? Because it says so on the sign. Ooh, watch out. Watch your ankles. Because it looks like we got an Ankylosaurus over here. Ooh, he doesn't look very fierce, though. He kind of looks sad. Like a little Eeyore looking. What's wrong, Mr. Ankylosaurus?
All my friends have been dead for millions of years.
Oh, well, when you put it like that. Ooh, all right, moving on. Whoa.
Ugh, that's the scariest dinosaur I've ever seen.
Yeah, this dinosaur looks mad. Just look at those chompers up there. Ugh. Ooh, maybe that's why he's mad. He's got some kind of stick stuck in his tooth. Well, it's either that or the fact that he can't find any water. Because it turns out that this is a plesiosaur, a water dinosaur, just like the Loch Ness Monster, who's totally real, by the way. Now that's pretty impressive, but you know what's even more impressive is this. The Struthiomimus, a dinosaur so good at camouflage, it's practically invisible. See, and here I was criticizing that invisible dinosaur in Jurassic Park, and it turns out it's based on reality. I love these little stone markers with the dinosaur track that lead you the right way down the path. I'm just a huge fan of handmade DIY roadside attractions, and most of them never survive this long because usually they're the passion of one guy. It's his vision, you know? And when that person passes on, it could sometimes be very difficult to find someone to be as passionate about it and keep open roadside attractions, especially ones that are kind of remote like this one. Mr. Nelson passed away 20 years ago, but luckily, from what I gather, his granddaughter is still keeping the place alive, and that is awesome. What's that smell? Do you smell something? Something smells fishy. Like some kind of seafood. Oh, it's an ichthyosaur. A fish lizard. Oh man, looks like the creek got just a little too shallow for this guy. Dude, that looks a lot like an alligator gar. I know that's made of concrete, but that looks really real for some reason. He's haunting me with his dead eyes, and Allie said that the shadows make it look like he's breathing. Okay, that is weird. I would ask why he's dead, but then I realized it makes him more icky, which is perfect for an ichthyosaurus.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're not out of the woods yet. There are more markers to follow. Aww. Look, baby Triceratops.
Oh, so cute.
Man, I really do feel like we're in some sort of prehistoric jungle over here. I mean, this is beautiful and kind of weird, and I don't know, I cannot say enough about the setting. Even if you're not a big dinosaur fan, this is a great spot to get up close and personal with some of Oregon's lush foliage out here. Man, look at that flora and fauna. Ooh, I like that one. Synognathus, the dog-jawed dino. Look at him, he's looking into our soul. Wow, look at all these ferns. I'm gonna name this part Fern Gully. It's gorgeous. Ooh, it's so tumbler here, right, Allie? So tumbler. Whoop. Whoa, I almost took a tumbler right there. Careful. Wow. Hopefully we get to see some more places like this today. I mean, tree-wise, you know. Not so much dinosaur-wise. I know that's a little more rare. Wow, look at that Stegosaurus. I never knew that meant roofed lizard. Never scorned the Stegosaurus. Munching herbage long before us, never knowing what his name was, well remembered, all the same was. Long have vanished bone and brain, but his fossils still remain. Fame enduring eons still, a darn sight longer than you will. A poem by Al Qualman of Coos Bay, Oregon. Oh, this has gotta be my favorite. Check this out. Look at this pteranodon. I wanted to say pterodactyl, but then I looked at the sign. Pteranodon! Wow, see, this is what I love about old school roadside attractions built by hand. These people literally created works of art, you know, all custom and unique. Almost like a piece of folk art mixed in with the whole, you know, impressive giant dinosaur aspect. I mean, look at this guy's face. Hello, I'm Petey, the silly pteranodon. I'm here just flying, flapping my wings, enjoying my day. He kind of looks like Terry from Pee-wee. That, my friends, that is flipping awesome. See, that's the thing about places like this for me, is I become fans of their creators as artists. You know, like some people are like, oh, I love Picasso. I'm like, yeah, Picasso's good, but give me an Ernie Nelson. Because this is not only awesome looking, but it's inspired and delighted generations of roadside visitors. And not just simply entertaining them, but maybe educating them too. Edutainment, now that is worth supporting. Oh my gosh, I thought I saw a Bigfoot. It's just a flat metal thing. That kind of got me there. All right, well, I think our tour through the prehistoric gardens is almost over. We're getting pretty close to the end. Just a couple more dinos like Eriops down here. And the always handsome Bradysaurus. And last but not least, the epic Seamoria. Because they hope you stop by again and they see Moria. Get it? Seamoria? Now we just sign the guest book here, exit through the epic gift shop full of prehistoric items, and head back outside. Dude, look at the size of that T-Rex. I love the fact that they put the most popular dinosaur of them all, the T-Rex, right out here along the roadside. Not only does it draw you in, but that way even people who are stopping by after hours can stop and get a fun pic. Okay, prehistoric gardens, awesome. All right, now we're gonna keep heading south towards the California border. I don't know if we'll see anything better than dinosaurs, but you know what? That's the fun part. You never know what you're gonna see on the Pacific Coast Highway. And one thing's for sure, even if there were no other stops to make, the scenery out here really rocks. Wow, well, we've had beautiful weather so far today, but it does look like the mist is coming in. Dude, that is so freaky over there. Somebody warn Atreyu, the nothing is coming. Looks like we finally made it to Brookings, Oregon. Basically the last town before California. So we'd better squeeze in all the Oregon weirdness we can. Oh yeah, it's starting to get kind of misty. I'll tell you one weird thing, this whole town smells like plywood because of the lumber industry here, which is pretty weird, but not as weird as this place. Dee-Ann's Tea Room, a little cafe with more than 1,400 teapots inside. What in the world? A lot of grandmas would be impressed by this. There's so many. I've never seen so many teapots in my life. Where's the little one? You know, the one that's short and stout? This place is actually closed right now, but they let us come in to check out all of their pots. Super nice of them. They've been here for decades, and apparently they've been collecting teapots the whole time. I never knew you could have so many variations on one type of crockery. Weird. Oh, I love pulling over for weirdness, but now it's time we were getting back to California. All right, it's just a little farther down the road. And here it is, the Oregon-California border. I know a lot of people are just gonna be thinking about all that sick Oregon stuff that I missed. But don't worry, although this trip was mainly about the Enchanted Forest and the world's last blockbuster, this was also a bit of a reconnaissance trip for several other projects I've been noodling on, including some sweet filming locations videos. But enough of that, enough of that. It's border time now. Oh man, here it is. Back there I was bored, but I'm about to be border. It's the California state line right down there. Check it out. I'm home. I'm in an exotic destination. I'm home. I'm in another state. I'm home. I'm both. I'm in California. Now I'm in Oregon. I'm in California. Now I'm in Oregon. Oh, look at this, Allie. You're gone and I'm home. You're far away and I'm right where I belong. California, baby. Wow, over here are Oregon trees and over there are California trees. You can really tell the difference. Oh, it is good to be home. I was getting all bummed that it was misty, then it got all sunny, and now it's all misty again. Must have missed us. We pulled off the highway here in Crescent City, California, because supposedly there's a beautiful lighthouse right here. Supposed to be gorgeous. Wish I could see it. Of course, like a true Disney princess, Allie is here surrounded by creatures. What the heck? I'm gonna try and see if I can get a little closer. Oh yeah, there it is, kinda. Ooh, good thing it's low tide. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice. Oh wow, there must be a beautiful view from up here. You know, when there's different weather afoot. Wow, awesome. An unexpected lighthouse visit. I'll take it. I'll take it. Too bad it's closed for tours today. Falcor and Atreyu must have warned him about all the nothing coming. Let's head back into town to see if there's something we can actually see, huh? Crazy that people live up there. Wow, you'd be totally trapped at high tide. That's crazy.
Yeah, you'd never get DoorDash up there.
I was hoping the gift shop would be open to get something for my mom. Luckily, there is another place in town to get souvenirs. And it's right on the side of the highway. Wow, look at all this art. Is there anything better than weird roadside art? This one's totally Allie here, just hungry. Wow, this is so awesome and strange. And genius, an art gallery in a shipping container. Let's check out the inside. Ooh, scary. What a cool place to have an art studio. We just saw the artist back there. Very nice guy. Certainly very weird, but coming from me, you know that's a compliment. This is so cool because more than one artist is set up on the side of the road here. Ooh, and this one was just what I was hoping to see. Wood carvings, dude. Look at that. It's Bigfoot and slightly less Bigfoot. Actually, this one might have the bigger feet. I can't tell. My mom wanted us to bring her back a carved wooden Bigfoot. Imagine her face if I brought this back, huh? She would either be very stoked or very angry. Good thing I don't have a bigger car. Whoa, look at this pink moose. They're selling his poops. Only $1. That's a heck of a deal. Ooh, look at this one. This one's so scary. Plus, it's got a spider crawling into its nose. Ooh, I'd much rather check out the alien. with a butt. That's a part of their anatomy you don't often see, Allie.
I should tell you guys, Allie's the one that noticed the butt. She's always looking.
Oh, wow. There's so much more. Aliens and pigs. Gigantic Sasquatch. Dude, he's 6 feet tall. Only $750. If I wasn't super broke right now. Oh, this is awesome. You can get your own Gimberly. Or your own sea captain. Or a moose. Hey, Allie, look at this one up here. Do you like that giant black widow? I'm getting it. Oh, we're putting this right above our bed. Oh, there's pelican and salmon. All kinds of bears, even a giraffe. Oh, so many bears. Oh, and their cousin the beaver. Oh, and bears in love. I can hardly bear to leave them here. Look at that, a little house. Oh, man, look at the penguins. Oh, look at this, they have carved ducks. We've been looking for one of those. Oh, man, that's a pretty good set of tikis right there, too. Ooh. I love the gnomes. Oh, I turned around for 3 seconds and Allie bought a tree. We both love trees and I love Bigfoot, so this was a perfect stop for us. Bigfoot is one of those things I think probably is not real, but I really, really, really want it to be. Aliens are probably way more likely to be real, but I really don't want them to be. Anyway, speaking of trees, and specifically redwood trees, this place is located practically right on the border of one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Look at this. It is absolutely breathtaking.
At first, these trees look pretty average.
You know, pretty normal.
Until you add in a human being for a sense of scale.
And then would you look at the size of these trees?
They're gigantic, literally.
These are the coastal redwood trees that average 300 feet in height.
Some grow a little shorter, some grow a little taller.
But think about it, that is skyscraper height, twice as high as the Matterhorn at Disneyland.
The size of what, a 20, 30-story building?
They are absolutely massive.
Oh my gosh, it's almost unearthly out here.
Which is exactly why some of the redwood forests up here stood in for the forest moon of Endor in Return of the Jedi.
But we'll talk about that another time, I promise, and in much greater detail.
For the moment, I am just astounded at the beauty of nature. The camera does not do this justice. There used to be over 200 million acres of old-growth redwood forest in the United States. So scarce now that each old-growth forest has become someplace sacred. Oh my gosh. This is so unbelievably beautiful. The more time you spend out here, the more you start to just kind of calm down and center. Which is a very rare thing, for me anyway. But how can you help it in a place like this, in the shadow of the giants? John Muir once wrote that in every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. He also said that the clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. And I am finding both of those things to be very, very true right now. All right, guys, that's about all the time we have for today. But don't worry, there are many more trees and many more roadside attractions ahead of us. Not just on this trip, but I'm also already planning more. Please remember that all of these adventures are 100% fan-funded through Patreon. So if you get enjoyment out of them and you want to help out and pitch in, you can donate $1 or the price of a good hearty meal or anything else you want each month. There's also sweet merchandise available and all kinds of other things, all in the links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've driven many hundreds of miles in the last couple of days. So before the sunlight fades out entirely, I think we're going to spend a few minutes here taking John Muir's advice and let nature wash us clean.
As for you guys, you've done your duty. You can go home and sleep well.
Looking for how I'm gonna build my house here
But we gotta go.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna stay here. This is where I'm gonna live now.
No, we gotta go.
No, I don't want to go. I want to stay.
Alright, bye.
I want to stay here in the forest with the Bigfoots that understand me. It's so pretty.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 spider, spider, spider. Go, 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 go. Just look at our car compared to that. It's so big. Look at the size of that tree. Look at the size of it. The size of it. The size.
Yep, that's what they call me, Old Swampy. Now listen, I'm going to tell you a tale that starts 50 million years ago. See, back then, in the olden times, my mother said to me, little Swampy, someday you're going to be part of a prehistoric garden and people are going to come and see you.
Shh. Did you hear that? Shh, 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 guys. Allie. It's Bigfoot! Run! Oh no! Wait. Oh. Never mind. It was just my foot. It was big, so it was making the noise. Oh, gosh. Whew. All right.
Go home and sleep well.
Aliens with butts and Bigfoots, dinosaurs and trees. All of these come to you on the channel, pretty much sponsor free. It's all supported by the fans, so if you like adventures like this, you might want to check that Patreon link and sign up for the pin list. Oh yeah, it's all in the links below. Oh yeah. Now we've got to go. Oh no!